Hey everyone, and welcome to the Fancy Friday show with me, Matt Niblock. So my birthday is this Friday, and I decided to keep the nonprofit a secret for our big reveal today. But I did give 4 clues as to what the mystery nonprofit would be on Facebook and Instagram for all those that follow Fancy Friday. And those clues were 4 different things. 1, I shared a picture of a tiger. 2, I told you that this is one of my big passions. 3, I had a picture of hoop earrings, and the hoops is very important there. And then 4, I had a picture of John Belushi in his iconic college sweatshirt. So, I mean, who is this mystery nonprofit? Well, the cat is out of the bag, pun intended there, as I introduce my guest, Ryan Flack, head coach of the Marshalltown Community College men's basketball team, which are the Tigers. Ryan, thanks so much for joining me.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. Appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. So many of the viewers of this, they may not know that in my free time, I'm one of the assistant coaches, one of 3 assistant coaches for the MCC men's basketball team. But before we jump into MCC basketball and talk about all the crazy passion that we both have for that, I wanted to remind our viewers that Casual Friday is canceled. That's right. We're putting the sweatpants back in the closet this week. And today I have with me one of my favorite pieces of casual clothing, my hoodie for Tigers basketball here. So a real nice hoodie. Yeah, so anytime I'm trying to be real super casual, or maybe I'm doing a little coaching, this is what I'm going to be wearing. So let's get back to you though, Ryan, and especially our main topic, MCC men's basketball. So, I mean, let's talk a little bit about you, how long you've been coaching.
Yeah. Well, again, thanks for having me on. And I've been in my second year right now as the head basketball coach here at Marshalltown. My 5th overall, though. I was here the first, so 3 years before being the head coach as the assistant. But I think overall, I think it's year number 10 or 11, somewhere in there. So I've jumped around a little bit, but the last 9 years has been at the college level. Prior to that, it was at the high school level for a couple of years in Urbandale, so close to you there. But yeah, I've been here at Marshalltown now. This is the 5th year, second as the head coach.
Awesome. So I love making that little drive down to Marshalltown, probably about once a week, meeting up with the team. And speaking of the team, one of the most interesting things I've learned this year about JUCO basketball is that you have players just from all over the world, all over the United States, all over the world. Talk a little bit about, that relationship and how you get players from all over the place.
Yeah, well, first of all, I mean, every year, I mean, it's a little bit of a revolving door. I mean, every year it seems like you have a little bit of a new team, and you try to get as much continuity as you can from year to year, just with returning players. But at this level, guys are here for a variety of reasons. Sometimes I think, I always like to point out the stigma sometimes is the academic reasons. Not always the case. Some guys just want more exposure or weren't recruited at the place they want to be recruited at, and so they come here and try to play for sometimes a year, maybe it is 2 years. This year with all that we have going on in the world, it might be they might even be here a 3rd year. So yeah, we have guys from kind of all over the place. So not to get into the exact roster, going 1 through 15, but we do have two Iowa guys, actually, one from Davenport and then one local player who's a returner. Both of them are from Marshalltown. Very local to us, which is he'll be a fan favorite, I think, for our fans. But then we do recruit regionally with the bordering states, a few from Wisconsin, Missouri, and then we get to the East Coast, we get to Texas, and we do have 2 international students too.
Yeah, and that was the crazy thing, guys coming in from Spain, guys coming in from New York and Houston and all over the place, and ready to play some basketball and get it done in the classroom. So awesome stuff there. So people I really didn't know much about JUCO basketball and really the league that you play in. Can you maybe just talk a little bit about that league and like who do you typically play against?
Yeah, so we're considered a Division I junior college. In Iowa, you have Division I and Division II junior colleges. I can tell you, on the men's basketball side, to me, there's not really a big difference other than some maybe little business things such as scholarship details and things such as that. But in terms of the talent you get and the level of the coaches that are in the league, I mean, it's one of the best leagues in the country. I would say our Division I league is a top 3 league in the country. On the Division II side, it's the best league in the country, just with the teams that are in it. I don't know the stats off the top of my head, but just in the last few years, I mean, you've had Kirkwood, Southwestern have won, I think, 3 of the last maybe 5 or 6 national championships, and so it's a good league. There's never a night off, and so every night you bring your best, both the players and the coaches, and because you're going to get everybody's best usually night in, night out. But some of the teams that are involved outside of Marshalltown Community College, you have DMAC, you have Kirkwood, Southwestern, Southeastern, Indian Hills, Iowa Central, Nyack, Iowa Lakes, Iowa Central. Try not to forget anybody. Ellsworth as well in there. So several schools that make up kind of both. This year, we'll play everybody twice. We're going to play all in-house. Usually we do travel a little bit out of state. This year, though, they're going to limit that to us just to play the in-state schools twice. So there will definitely not be a night off, and it's going to be an exciting year. We're just taking it day by day. We hope to get to January when we start.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the most surprising things, another surprising thing that I've learned is that at that JUCO Division I and Division II level as well, the quality of basketball and the pace of play, and really, the players that you're watching, they're really fantastically talented. And, myself going to college at Iowa, you spending time both at Iowa State and over at the Jackrabbits up in South Dakota State, also, very high quality basketball, but it was really, there's always that stigma that, oh, maybe the players aren't as good or there's something else. But I would encourage anybody that's watching this to go check out a game, whenever you can, because it is a entertaining, high quality, very fast paced game with guys that are, playing at their very highest level.
Yeah. It's like you mentioned, it's, kind of throughout the league, you can go team by team. I'd encourage anybody to come out, and you're always welcome at Marshalltown, but any game in the league, I mean, you're going to see a diverse group of kids with all sorts of different skill sets. I mean, you're going to see players that you might see at one of your big 4 here in the state, as well as other schools, and some guys that maybe aren't quite as talented, but they're still going to go on. And so that's one reason, I can tell you, me personally, I like working with the kids and building that relationship with them. I mean, that's really what it's about, is get to know them and helping them, not just on the court, but you're using basketball as that tool to kind of propel them throughout their life, quite honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's talk about the viewers, people that are watching this. Obviously, we're doing a little fundraiser, but how can people help, support Marshalltown basketball?
Yeah. So, first things first, we'd love your support in terms of just seeing you at a game. And this year, amongst other years, it might look a little bit different, but our games are all live streamed. This year we have our conference, the ICCAC, will be having a channel. We'll live stream all the games. So viewers have a chance just to watch us from that perspective. So we always welcome you here. We'd love to see you. But then also just helping us with anything that really benefits the student athletes. That's the most important thing. And so, we're always looking for ways just to better, their post-game meals, for instance. That's probably one of the biggest things for me. Guys typically by about the 10th game are tired of the same pizza place. And so we always look for different things that just can honestly just strengthen and make their college experience a little bit better, just with the resources that we have at a level like this. I think they're really good. At the same time, there is always things we're just looking for ways to be better.
Absolutely. And so, number one, if you're watching this video, check the comments, because I will drop a link right on there so you can go directly to the Marshalltown Community College Foundation. You'll put in men's basketball or FancyFriday or Matt's birthday or something, so that we can go talk to the foundation and say, hey, make sure that we get those funds that are coming this way. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me today. This has been a lot of fun. I'm also repping my Marshalltown Community College gear here. But as the partner this week, usually what I have the partner do is they select my jacket for FancyFriday. But for this week, because it's Marshalltown, I'm actually going to have you select a couple of or one choice of what I should be wearing for a shirt. So I've got 2 choices. I've got the one that I'm wearing right here. It's a good option. Or I've got a nice little polo, also repping that Tigers basketball. So which one should I wear here for FancyFriday?
I got to go with the blue.
Got to go with the blue.
The blue
All
polo.
right. So absolutely. So I'll be repping this. You'll see my pictures go up, and that's what's going to be happening tomorrow. So like I said, thanks again for joining me. Everybody, when you watch this, go ahead and click that link and go over and make a donation. Any donation helps, whether it's $5, $10, $20, whatever you can do. And don't forget, it's my birthday tomorrow. So, hey, you'd make me really happy if you were to, throw $5 towards this, a very good thing. But like I said, Ryan, thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you on Friday.
Hey, thanks so much, Matt. I hope you have a great birthday, and thank you everyone as well. Enjoy the rest of your week and the weekend. Thank you.
Thanks.